With the whole saga going on in the real estate industry now about selling receipts to people instead of land.
The real estate company that is selling receipts to people instead of land.
What's your take on the whole saga?
I believe something planned to start selling receipts. We know how this industry works. It's not all the companies are able to gather the whole funds to buy the whole land at once. Some of them pay back to the omonile as they are making profit. Now we have clients that pay just a deposit. Let's say you're selling a property of 10 million naira and you do 1 million naira deposit. Some clients you will chase them. I have some clients like that too. Like in 1 year they won't even complete their payment. Now is this money you're paying back to omonile?
Exactly.
Now imagine you sell, let's say you sell 100 plots and 80% of those people pay just 1 million naira deposit. 6 months, no money is coming in. 9 months, no money is coming in. Omonile will collect their land back.
Yeah, that's
At
true.
this point, it looks like you're just selling receipts.
Selling receipts.
Because when the money, and you won't know that you are part of the fault. It's your money they are using. They're not bringing the money from one tree or something. And just the same thing that happens to people that sell off plan. It's not all these developers that have the big capital
to start.
you get. So they're just making it easy for you that, oh yeah, be bringing this money small. Let me be building your house for you small.
Yeah.
But most of these people, they won't complete their payment or they will take time
to
complete their
do
payment.
that.
They'll be like, oh, since it's payment plan, we had an agreement. You need to be paying me maybe 5 million naira every month
or something.
But you relaxed, you didn't pay. So that's what something.
And that's where affects the
you get.
company.
But those there are some companies too. They're just evil, and probably they're also like there's money in the real estate industry. Let me to just come out. I've heard stories about some companies that said once it flops that they're going to japa. Once somebody collect the money or the land back from them, they're going to japa. So it happens like that. I'm not saying, but sometimes the fault is with the client.
It feels so good to be back on your screen again. I welcome you to another episode of Behind the Listing, brought to you by Robert Hills, where we get to share the hottest deal, the smartest tip, and the story you'll never point out in a brochure. My name is Amaka Amara, and I'll be your host for today. And here with me, I have one of the top-selling realtors in Nigeria, Miss Titilayo Opaniro. Hi, Miss Titilayo.
Hi, thank you, Amara.
You look beautiful. I love your hair.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so can you give us a brief intro about yourself?
Okay, my name is Titilayo Opaniro, the lead consultant for Layo Homes.
So how long have you been in the real estate sector? Your
Okay,
business?
this year May makes it my 4th year in the real estate industry.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so there's this particular question I want to ask you. Has a male client shown advances on you?
I think as a lady, normal every day you wake up, it's something that happens.
Yeah.
Whether you're in the industry or not. But when you now become a salesperson, a marketer, it's an advances you get from male people because they look at you that, oh, you're desperate for that sales. So they bring that advances towards you and they'll be like, some of them are actually buy, some might not buy. But it's you as the consultant yourself that need to actually groom yourself and know that this is what you're for. And your discipline matters to when it comes to this industry and how you handle the situation. Because I have had clients talk to me like, oh, Layo, I've had a client that said, oh, I filled the form. All you need to do is come and visit me in my hotel for a night and I'm going to do it. So there's a way you need to do it. And I've had a client that felt like, okay, after paying, you're going to come and visit me. And when the visitation did not happen, he got very angry. So one word he was telling me he wants to resell. I said,
go on.
Resell. This is none of my business at this point. Because we never even had an agreement. I never promised you anything. You just had it in your mind that, oh, maybe probably when you buy, then this lady will actually come and warm your bed. But it's not possible.
Because people normally have this take on ladies that any lady that is into real estate, they sell their body for money or deals in exchange to...
Well, we all know it is out of 100, there's always a black sheep. There's always some people that do that. Actually, there are people that don't mind just warming your bed. I've had a colleague tell me a story of how it happened. Like there were 3 facing the man, but one of them went behind and slept. And she closed the deal. But it just, how many people do you want to sleep with at the end?
Exactly.
It's a forever thing. It's only if you're in for the money. Probably you're just in here to make some cash and leave the industry. But if you're looking at long term, how many do you want to
sleep with?
That's just the last thing.
So what I can actually take from your story is what you're trying to like tell us is desperation kills everything, that we shouldn't be desperate when trying to close a deal, right?
Yes,
That's what you're trying to...
Don't let them know that you're... Okay, we are actually kind of, not, I won't say desperate, but we all want to make sales at the end of it.
Definitely.
But when people say that you're desperate, they will use that on you. Then your own personal discipline too matters. Even if you're desperate, but if you have that discipline that this is what I want to do, I want all my business to be legit.
And probably upbringing too.
Yes, that's part of it. So that's another thing. Desperation is one thing. Don't sell from the point of being desperate. Sell from, because it's your job.
It's your
not
job.
Like you're desperate.
You
know, there was a time that it was the banking sector that would be like, every bank has their
exactly. Go out to look for clients and all.
And those bankers are actually desperate because they have to report back to their company, to the bank, and they have it for their promotion. But you are not desperate. Mostly you're working for yourself.
Yes.
Though is what you sell, you eat. Without, if you don't hunt, you don't get anything.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Titilayo, for that honest answer. So, do you think real estate was love at first sight for you?
Well, I would say real estate was love at first sight. You know, actually, I studied something close to real estate.
What did you study?
I studied building technology. And before real estate, I was working in the office, and I was already having issues and everything. So I took my time to actually...
Were you working in the real estate sector, so the office you were working in?
Yes, part of it was real estate. Not real estate, sorry, it was construction. I was in charge of the site supervision. And I remember my hotline in real estate in UVR, ultimately by Abdullah Idowu. I've had Abdullah Idowu numbers stored on my phone for almost 3 years. But I was still like, do I want to do this real estate? I didn't know that, like, okay, people make real money from it. I never knew. So
you thought it was tough? Or...
Yeah, so I felt like, let me just do my office work. I'm collecting my maybe 100K, 70K salary. That's fine for me. But when I started having issues with the business and the office work, I went to pray and I had a living to go into real estate. So that was when I went. So my first month, it was actually very sweet for me. I met a very sweet client from MPC, Nigerian Property Center. And in the first month, we were closing a deal. I was getting a commission of almost 2 million.
Wow.
I was like, I want not tell me some money there. I should have been here. I should have been here. Wasting my time, you know, going to office in the morning.
Exactly.
You know, even after I left that job, I remember my uncle sent me a message like, oh, Titi, I got a job for you. They're looking for HSE officer. Salary 250. I said, no worry.
Because the money you even get from real estate, you haven't gotten it in a month from 9 to 5.
Monday to Saturday, and you asked me to wake by 8 o'clock and be on site till like 7 p.m. as an HS.
And at the end of the month, you're getting 250. Then you can just sit at the comfort of your home and getting millions.
I'm interested.
Wow.
Yes.
So that means it was more like love at first sight for you, right?
I can say that.
That's perfect. So you know that the real estate industry is competitive, and you need to be spectacular about how you win a client. So what's your strategy like in winning a client?
Okay, you know, like what they would tell us is a client you're talking to is talking to maybe like 7 or 6 people at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
Some might even have like 10 realtors.
Yeah.
My current top client has 2 realtors. 2 realtors. He works with.
Okay.
The first I was going to meet him, he had a realtor that they've been working together, that he has promised, I'm coming to Nigeria, I'm going to buy from him. But once he told me, I'm coming to Lagos State, because he was coming from the US, he said he's coming to Lagos. I booked an apartment. Then I don't even have shishi. If you see me there himself.
Oh, you used your money to book an apartment?
I made a reservation. I didn't pay you. I said he was going to come. Okay. But because I actually went back to the hotel to reserve his name and everything. If you see me myself, when I look at the whole picture, I'm like, how did this man buy from me? Really? Because the way I was looking. So he had the realtor, but the offer I gave him, when he saw the properties, he preferred mine. Wow. To the ladies' zone. Okay. Even at the point, I felt for the lady because you've known this lady for years. I was like, why not buy from this lady? He was like, Clara, don't worry, I'm going to compensate the lady and everything. Though later on, he still bought some from the lady, but still, before he buys it, he comes to me and said, like, what do you think about
this?
Do you have this in store? When I said, no, I don't. And I said, okay, before he goes to buy from the lady. But I believe we built the relationship. Relationship is one thing I tell you have to build. It's like my top. He refer people to me. Like for this year now, most of the clients I've gotten was from him, and it was true referrals. And you tell people that, I know someone like this. So
referrals helps a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
And building the relationship.
Building the relationship matters too. What's your worst experience as a realtor? Worst experience, yes. That whenever you think about it, it's more like a nightmare to you, and you don't even ever want to even think about it.
But I don't think I have any. But I would have said the worst experience I had, not like I think about it, but was when I just started. I was just 3 months. I had this woman that has been on she wants to come for inspection. Well, she came for the inspection. We took her. Okay, no, she didn't even come. She called me and she was like, okay, she's coming. I should wait for her. You know, I was just struggling. I was just starting. I was not mobile, so I waited at the place we had. Do you know this woman? 3 hours. This woman didn't show up. 4 hours she didn't show up. 5 hours she didn't show up.
And you were there still calling her.
Calling and calling. I kept
wow.
calling. Not knowing that this woman went with another realtor. So the inspection took time. She didn't pick up. She now called me back around 7 p.m. Imagine someone that I've been waiting for since 12 p.m.
Wow.
And told me, oh, she's sorry she could not show up. The next day she was going to show up. It was the driver that now told me that, sorry for wasting your time yesterday. This was what happened. But she didn't even let her buy at last, actually.
Imagine. Some clients can be very stressful.
I used to tell people that there are some clients you don't waste your time on. Some of them are window shoppers. Probably they are bored at home. Let's say we just look for one realtor to waste our time. You get. I've seen people like that. They were like, they just want to just come out and check out season Lagos. They're not going anywhere. They do want to buy.
I think our prayer every day should be like, God, just this kind of people, just take them away from me.
Seriously.
Exactly.
At the end, they will not tell you, okay, take 2K for your transport, take it for
God forbid, I beg, jump and pass. Okay, so have you ever walked away from something you thought you couldn't live without?
Walked away hard to understand that.
Yeah, like something you feel like you can't live without, you can't do without this, but you see yourself like living without it. So let's say, for instance, now some people, they'll be like, okay, I feel like I can't do without smoking, I can't do without, do you understand? But they see themselves in the nearest future or something, or
okay.
Do you have anything?
No, I don't, because my life is actually very, very straightforward. Like I'm a three. Even when I was in school, I'm a kind of three-way to from class. I said 2 from class to home, from class to home.
How about church?
Yeah, but even when I was not really church person. So and I was a religion. So it was just class home, class home. So I really don't really have. And currently, I'm one person that if it's not business, I'm at home. So I really don't have anything.
So it's strictly business for you.
Yes, I'm thinking of the next food, the next meal to prepare. Yeah.
What's your favorite meal?
Jesus. Amala, veggie and beans.
And you make it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I love amala too. Okay, so I always have this ideology of real estate is something that once you just see someone, you just talk to the person and you close the deal. Just easy like that. That's the perspective I have about it. So, like, what can you tell us about that? Like, what's one thing that you are so sure about in real estate that you turned out to be totally wrong?
Okay, number one.
Yes.
You can't meet someone today and I don't know. Yeah, grace works.
Yes.
But nobody's carrying every money all around. Nobody's carrying money all around. You understand? And I used to tell new realtors coming in, sometimes it's not a bed of roses. You have to keep showing up, showing up.
Consistency.
Yes. And I thought, one thing I observed, if someone refer you, that it's going to be a very easy deal to close, it to be closed. But it's not always like that. Yeah. Sometimes you have to groom the client, you have to be friends with them, you have to always show up to the client and let them know that you know what you're doing. You know, that's one thing I understand. But sometimes it's easy. Because I remember one time in my church and my pastor said, oh, you're going to find favor in front of someone today. Like someone will give you good news. And, you know, I don't understand. I don't know why, but that message actually got stuck to me. On Monday, I was like, my pastor said this, and I'm yet to see something. On Tuesday, nothing was happening. But Wednesday morning, I was like, no, something must really happen.
Something must be wrong.
I started messaging all my clients. I said, how are you today? So on the third client, Mr. AY, he said, Lai, what's up? How are you? Can you come to my office? Can you send so document to my office? I said, why not? Before I wanted to send a right to go and give him. But look at, I'm looking for a miracle. Yeah. In a sales. My pastor said something. You have to show up for the miracle to come. So I just told him, okay, sir, I'm coming. So I went to his office. When I got to his office, as we were talking, he said, come, let me go introduce you to my MD. And so when we got to meet the MD said, oh, number one thing he said was, because AY introduced you to me. Then number two, when I saw you, I can see favor all around you. Wow. So I'm going to buy from you. Wow. And that was how it was closed.
Wow.
But imagine I didn't move. Imagine I sent
someone else.
That thing wouldn't have been closed.
Yeah.
And, the funny thing is he kept the money for something, but he had to remove the money.
Remove the money.
Yes, he had to remove
that?
the money for you and say, because I must actually buy from
That was
you.
a big miracle.
So that's another thing. So favor works and grace works, but you have to actually show. And the Bible says faith without work is what? Is dead. So even if you have your faith, no matter how big, even if it's bigger than a mustard seed, you have to add in the work. No work will come and meet you on your bed.
Exactly.
So that's just how it works.
You can't be a lazy man and expect food to just come to you like that. Okay, so what was life like before you started real estate? Because some people, they might just decide to up on a job because maybe they are bored or maybe they are chasing something bigger. So what was life like for you before real estate?
Okay, I was doing normal 9-to-5 work because I needed a job, actually. It was during, before COVID was when I got the job.
Oh, before COVID.
Yes.
Okay.
Being, you have no parents, you have to actually also for yourself. So I had to really, really look for the job. The job was like, the salary was small, but at least it was something you're taking home and having something to actually feed yourself, buy clothes, it was it. So life before real estate, I don't want to say it was just there. It was nothing special. It was there. I've lost hope in some things then, but real estate actually brought life to some parts. And if I look at myself and say I'm still doing this office work, I'll probably not be able to do some things. But currently, real estate has uplifted, changed some story. Probably without real estate, I might still be.
So you don't have any regrets?
No.
You don't.
Real estate took me from, let's say, from 1 to 100. So
100.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's perfect. So I'd like to know your take. What do you think about partnership in real estate?
I think partnership goes far because, like the Yoruba will say, one tree cannot make a forest.
Okay.
But realtors see each other as competitors. So I think that's one thing that is really affecting the real estate industry. It takes grace for a realtor to say, come, let's partner together. Most of them are saying that you might take my client, she might take my client. But I have this opinion that your client is your client.
Yeah. And whoever wants to buy from you will buy from you. Yeah.
The way you treat your clients is different, no matter what.
That's true.
Anybody that will buy from you will buy from you, no matter what you do. I've had some nonchalant attitude that I did, but my clients still buy from me. Do you get? There are clients that I probably don't even follow up. They'll be on to call me that, like, I've seen this property. Do you sell it? If I say yes, they buy from me without me even following them up. You get? So I think realtors should try and partner more. It does not really matter if the person, but nobody can steal your client. That's just the thing. Right? So I think we should just learn to partner because partnership works more. It goes far. You can actually, when one person is chasing 8,000, two can actually put 10,000 to fight. So that's just it.
So with the whole saga going on in the real estate industry now about selling receipts to people instead of land, what's your take on the whole saga?
Well, I don't know. Maybe kind of person I am. I believe something plan to start selling receipts. We know how this industry works. It's not all the companies that are able to gather the whole funds to buy the whole land at once. Some of them pay back to the omonile as they are making profit. Now we have clients that pay just a deposit. Let's say you're selling a property of 10 million naira and you pay 1 million naira deposit. Some clients you will chase them. I have some clients like that too. Like in 1 year they won't even complete their payment. Now is this money you're paying back to omonile? Now imagine you sell, let's say you sell 100 plots and 80% of those people pay just 1 million naira deposit. 6 months, no money is coming in. 9 months, no money is coming in. Omonile will collect their land back.
Yeah, that's true.
At this point, it looks like you're just selling receipts. Because when the money, and you won't know that you are part of the fault. It's your money they are using.
Yeah, that's
They're not bringing the money from one tree or something. And those are the same thing that happen to people that sell off plan. It's not all these developers that have the big capital
to start.
You get. So they're just making it easy for you that, be bringing this money small. Let me be building your house for you small. But most of these people they won't complete their payment or they will take time to complete their payment. They'll be like, oh, since it's payment plan, we had an agreement, you're meant to be paying me maybe 5 million naira every month.
Or something.
But you relaxed, you didn't pay. So that's what something.
And that's where affects the
company. But those there are some companies too, they're just evil, and probably there's also like there's money in the real estate industry. Let me to just come out. I've heard stories about some companies that said once it flops, that they're going to jackpot. Once somebody like collects money or the land back from them, they're going to jackpot. So it happens like that. I'm not saying, but sometimes the fault is with the client.
Yeah.
Why not stay with your own agreement?
That's
pay
true. Pay your money
and everything. I said I will be calling this client. The client not even pick my call. No, one day I had to tell the client that. But you know, if anything happens, the fault is from you because it's your money. They just made it easy for you to acquire land. Before real estate industry came in, before this beautiful real estate thing came in with payment plan, if you don't have 5 million naira, you're not buying land. You cannot tell money that is 2 million naira that I have today. It's not possible. Money will not take it from me. Okay. So they made it easy for everybody to become a landowner. That with 100K, with 200, with 500K deposit, you can own land. Which before you have to gather your 2.5, and by the time you're gathering your 2.5, the next minute you're hearing that property price has changed. But we made it easy for you that with your 500K, you can beat inflation. But most people don't understand that it's even for their own favor. They think it's doing the real estate company favor. So I think that's what happened to some of these companies, that there was no more money to pay Omonile. And Omonile no care. They will take their land back. So Omonile will resell the land. So that's what it looks like. It's received. Sometimes it's not like that.
So have you ever been in a situation where you sold a property to a client and it turned out to be like a disaster from the company? Have you ever been in such situation?
No. Because the companies know, most of the companies I sell for know.
Before you sell for them, you must like make your...
Yes, and
you don't
even
just...
the ones that... I've never had any issue like that. None. Because they don't see me self press their necks. It's not.
So you're this like the no-nonsense lady.
You know, I like money. I tell people I like money. I like money. But I'm always fighting for my client's right. If it's going to help my client, I don't want the money. I'll tell you, don't give me incentive. If it's going to affect my client delivery, let deliver to my client. And then you can give me what you want, but deliver first. That's my own key. So any company that thinks, oh, she have given yourself, it's not giving me incentive, guy. So deliver or return the money. That's just the thing. So I've never been in that situation.
Oh, wow. That's perfect. So is there any client that you've had over the years that you can't stop thinking about, that whenever you think about this client, you'll be like, oh, God brought this person to me?
Yeah, my first ever client. Mr. Chidi. I actually talk about him to people. He knows. Because we do video, he's like a family. And his wives and his children were like very, very close. He's the first ever client because when he saw me, without even seeing me, he bought the first property from me. And I asked him, I said, why did you buy from me? He said, he was just at peace. And his man was like, buy from this lady. And when I look at the first picture, I took the day I took him to site. You know, a realtor came. The realtor came and the realtor was like, you see a realtor. The way she even looked down on me like, so you said you'd be realtor. Like, me said, look myself and I said, it'll be your fault. So, you know, for him to buy, he didn't buy 2 million naira property. He bought a property over 20 million naira.
Wow.
2021.
Wow.
When money still had more value.
Yeah, more value.
So he bought and trusted me. So when I asked, be like, it just felt like his spirit, he could just see it, and that was why he bought from me.
Bought from you.
So this is one person that, and if you get to a new place, he tell people that, so far you're a Nigerian, he'll tell you, I have a girl in Nigeria and she sells property, she's like this. He refers me at least in a year, I get like 4 or 5 clients from him, because that's how he talks. He talks
really got sense.
Yeah, you get.
Wow.
So he talks about me like we're family, we're still, even with the tribe different, he still talk about
Where's he from?
It's from Imo State. So he talks about me and everything. When I tell people that, if I look at my clientele, I have like 80% people from Imo State, Igbos. Like, how? Because of Mr. Chidi. He tells everybody about his brothers, his uncles. He tells them, there's a girl. This is what she does. And that's what I tell.
Wow. So would you like to give anyone a shout out?
Everybody, I think all the realtors, you're doing that good. The upcoming realtors, okay, for example, I will actually say that to the upcoming realtors.
Okay.
The ones that are still struggling, the one that's been in the industry for years, for 2 years, 3 years, and nothing is coming. I used to tell a friend a story like, there are different types of showers. There are the ones that drop constantly, and there's one that comes with full force, that can drench you, and that's how everybody's different time is. Yours might be full shower that once it comes, you get soaked. Why? You know those ones that come, small rains. It takes time before you get soaked, but you still get soaked. So you do need to look at people's time. Everybody's time is different. Your showers might be heavy, your might be drop.
So you just have to be patient.
You just have to be patient and keep showing up.
Showing up.
Don't give up on a client. I had a client that said, Lio, once he messaged me, even to him, I'm replying, he said, even though I didn't buy from you, you always message me. You always reply my message and answering my... I didn't see anything then. So even when you hear that your client bought from someone else, keep answering them and everything. They might actually still buy. Because this one later bought from me because I was always responding to him. So I just told them that keep trying. You are there. You're almost there. You just don't know it. But it's just time that you need. And keep trying. Keep showing up. Keep responding to your clients.
Okay, so there, in some situations, some people will be like, they don't want to test some clients, so it not look like they are bothering them or they are
follow up.
Yeah, exactly. Follow up, desperation, and all. So how do you think they can follow up on their clients so it won't show the old desperation saga?
First, you need to study your client. That's why you need to study who you're dealing with. I've had a client that was referred to me, and I kept following up. Not like I even follow up every time. Maybe once in a week, twice in a week. And do you know this client blocked me?
Oh, he blocked you?
I'm telling you because... Well, he wasn't interested. You need to understand, this is a guy that's always in the club, spending his money. So I think I didn't study him. But there was another client that I lost.
Wow.
Due to the first time I met him, we went for inspection and the property wasn't ready. So it didn't go on. And me, I thought it wasn't even ready. So I didn't follow up. And 2 years later, I saw him on site. He came for a location. I said, I know that I know him. I said, Mr. Lawal. He was like, hi. So we were talking and he said, why didn't you follow up? Like, even when he wanted to buy this property, he was trying to remember my name, but he forgot. He said the person he bought this property from was the lady that always send him good morning, good afternoon, like almost every week. Now, and when he saw the property, he saw someone else advertise. He had to call the lady and send it because the lady was always following up. He now gave me his own. He's into art and everything. He said there's a museum outside in Paris and he used to showcase his properties, his sculpture and everything. That he always go there every year. Even when he not makes sales, he always renew his, I think they pay for space. He always renew. So that one day, something might happen. You always have to keep showing up. He said, imagine you've always been checking up on me and everything. And which I now understand. So what happened between me and the other guy was, I was always trying to sell to him. I was new and I was looking for sales. Instead of me trying to rapport with him, know what he needs, understand his needs, understand his shortcomings and all, what he really likes. But no, I just, new property, bam, send it to him.
Just send it to him.
So that's the thing. Instead of me developing that relationship, I wasn't. So I learned that you don't just have to start sending them messages. Probably, oh, good morning, how are you today? How is your day?
It shouldn't be all about you.
Yes, it shouldn't be about selling. It's about building relationship
with them,
making friends with them. So that was what I actually learned. When they are not responding, make friends with them. Oh, it's time for Easter. Happy Easter, sir. How are you? Should I come to jokingly? Should I come to, if it's a Christian? Am I coming to your place to eat rice? Or if it's a Muslim, I'm coming for my ram and everything and all. So you need to build that relationship. It's not all about selling. Because when you keep selling to them, they will block you.
Exactly.
They will block. But when you become their friends, they'll be the one to tell you, when you have a new offer, send to me, or do this to me and let me see. It's Father's Day, send them happy Father's Day.
Maybe their birthday too. So probably you just send gift to them.
Yes. So you just do that.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
So if you are to sum up your first year in real estate in just 3 words, what would that be?
I would say fantastic. It's number 2. How do I put this? I'm trying to remember the words that I want to use because at the point it was filled with trials.
Yes.
And I don't know the word to use for that. But lastly, it's something that taught me that you need to be wise. You need to. It's not everything you put yourself in. You need to make inquiries. You need to pray more. You need to check, do your due diligence. That's just it.
Okay. So what's your advice to realtors out there that feel like someone is more better than them, in the sense that there are some people that will be like, how is this person making it in the industry? This person is selling acres, hectares, but me, I cannot even see one plot. I can't even... What do you think they're not doing that they're supposed to do?
Well, number one, I think people will always be better than
That's true. Yes.
No matter, even if
definitely.
you're the best, there'll be someone that is better.
Better than
There's
you.
always someone that's better. And that's one thing you need to understand. But the race should be, let me be better than my yesterday, not be better than this person.
Okay.
Your yesterday is what matters. You yourself, your self-improvement. Then number 2, selling. Selling is, it's key. You need to understand timing.
Yeah.
You need to study timing. You need to know, like I tell someone, there was a time there was no sales for days, for months, like 4 or 5 months.
Wow.
I had to, I'm a Christian, so you see, I talk about, so I had to pray.
Pray about it.
Yes, well, at the point when I noticed that I've done everything.
Yeah.
I've run hard, but
nothing is coming.
Yes, yet even Mr. Chida used to refer people to me.
Nothing.
Nothing is coming.
When you think it was a village people?
No. So at the point when you see that you've done everything you were meant to do, you've created the content, you've reached out to clients,
and nothing is coming.
You've done your adverts.
Down in normal day, you don't even stress.
You've
just
done
come.
your MPC. You've done everything you're meant to do. Then you can ask, and nothing is still coming. Then you need to ask, is there something else people are doing?
They are not doing.
They are not doing. You can talk to 2 or 3 colleagues if they are able to tell you. You go out, try the traditional marketing. You still see that it's not working.
It's not working.
Then at that point, you need to ask your maker, what is happening? Is it not yet time? Or what is holding it down? See, sales is spiritual. You need to ask the spiritual aspect of it. That what is happening? Do I need to do something, or did I do something wrong? Or is there something I'm meant to do that I'm not yet doing? So you need to look at that part too. You need to know, and if you have the gift of revelation, you will get to know what will happen. I've actually, that has once happened to me.
You.
For like 6 months, there was no sales. And it's funny actually. By the time, and I was in a service, and my pastor was using this David and Saul, for example. I think when Saul killed some, I've forgotten this, it's going to be long if I'm going to start explaining. But the cut it short, David went to make an inquiry prayer, and he asked, and the Lord told him this is what happened. So I did that same thing. Guess what happened? There was a lady I had a grudge against, and that was it.
Really?
So I'm telling you. So when I called the lady and I spoke with the lady, and I won't lie to you, I spoke to the lady around 8:30 p.m. 7:30 a.m. the next day, I made my first sales.
Wow.
So you see, it's sometimes you need to actually dig and know.
Dig deep.
If you've done everything you're meant to do, the physical parts, you've done everything, then maybe sometimes could be it's not yet time. Sometimes could be the situation of the economy. But people are still selling.
Yeah, people are selling.
People are still doing
every day. People are selling every day.
People are still, I just saw someone that sold over 100 acres. So you need to look at it. Have you done everything? Go out, meet people, ask people, call people you can call. I have someone that when I'm like, someone that puts me in check. Guy, this is what is happening. I'm not making sales. Like, have you done this? Have you done that? Have you done that? And I'm like, truly, before I start saying it's my village people. Oh, I've not done this.
I've not done this.
I've not done this thing.
Before you start blaming it on your village people.
Village people sometimes are innocent. So it's you really? You see that he's not putting on the work. If he puts in the work, then you know that it's not village people. It might be because they are lazy. They're just sleeping on your bed instead of working.
True.
So that's another.
So have you had any encounter with a rude client? And how did you handle that? Have you?
Well, clients are rude because they feel that
they're helping you or something.
Yes. So I had a client that wanted to buy a property from me, Comfort Havana, and we're talking, and he said, "Oh, he's looking for a 24-month payment plan." I was like,
24.
Yeah, and I said, and I asked him that, and I said, "How many plots are you planning to buy?" He said two plots. I said, I don't know, maybe because the way I said it, he felt like I said, "Oh, that's 8 million naira." He said, "Do you have 8 million naira?"
Can you imagine?
Do you know how much is 8 million naira? And I looked at him and I was like, I said, "No, that's not what I mean. I'm just saying that it's that. Do you mean because I want you to know how much it is?
It is, yeah. They want to spread the payment plan for that long.
No, that's not what. Because he might not even know. Some of them are saying we're just talking and everything. But, so I want him to know that this is the price before you say you want to spread it and understand it, so that you know that there's interest. Even we don't even do 24. The highest is 12 months. But if you can't, I think he got the message wrong. And he started saying, "Do you know?" I'm so sorry. This is not. This is not how it is. This is not what I meant. It's not about the 8 million. But I just want you to understand that because you didn't ask me for price. You just came directly and said, "Oh, she wants to spread." You didn't even talk about how much and everything. And most times when we do that, we don't talk about the price.
The other fees, statutory fees.
Just see we don't talk about statutory and Comfort Havana is someone someone that has that, they're going to do the C level for you.
Yeah, your name, individual.
So that makes it different. And I was trying to explain to him. That was why I said 4 million instead of the 2.3 he saw in the ad.
In the ad.
So that was when he got. Okay, sorry.
Wow, sorry.
Apologize.
Oh my God. Oh wow. So do you think it's important to have a mentor in the real estate industry? Is it important?
Yeah, I think so. You know, it's when the Bible says that it's good to have a second person or a partner, it does not really mean marital part. You know? It means you have to have someone you can actually talk to when you are down, someone that can encourage you. See, this life, only you cannot do it normal. Things are tiring. Imagine you've been out for 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 years, 3 years, no sales. But if you have a mentor, can always put you in check, can always let you know, see, okay, this is my draft, this is the work I have.
Okay.
This is the work I have in mind, that this is what I want to do. Then the mentor can tell you if you're on the right path. And if you do, real estate really don't do mentors like that. Only if it benefits them.
Benefit them, right?
That's why it's just few people that you see that do mentorship. You are not my downline. I'm not getting commission from you. What's my own?
Yes, what's my own?
So
exactly.
They feel like they don't want to do anything free. That's why it's making it hard in real estate to have mentor. But so if you have good people that could actually mentor you, it's always very nice. At least it will encourage you. And in Nigeria, we don't look at the work behind. We look at the process. We don't look at the struggles. We don't look at the failure. This person has failed. See, a lot of people have failed before they became what they have. There's this lady I admire so much, Confidence Akodo, and she always say it too. She has failed so many times. There was a time she didn't make sales, I think for a year or two.
Wow.
When she joined. And by the time she made it, well, she has that story to tell. But you know, you that just came in 3 months, you've not made sales. You now start thinking, I'm leaving. No, see, there are things, you can't plant a seed now and expect the fruit immediately. It takes time. You have to keep wetting it. Checking on it. So people don't get that part. They see that, oh, this person is using car. Me say, make I enter.
Make I get the car. And it's not easy to even get that car.
Yeah, I got a car. So you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is my 4th year. Okay, let's say my 3rd year that I got a travel incentive.
Yeah. So imagine you even gave up then.
You get, and now there are people that got it in their 1st year. There are people that got it within 6 months.
That's true.
But you need to know the kind of person you are. You need to know the circle from where you are just building. There are people that had the family members that could actually pay.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to look at that too. You need to look at your friend circle. Me, I like in my family, like I'm like, so you understand. So you need to look at that. That matters. Who you are too matters. So who you work with, your society, the people you are friends with. You get. I've heard someone that said a former classmate bought like 3 acres of land from them. You see those ones, and you want to start contesting with those people. No. So you need to understand time.
Yeah, that's true. Timing matters.
Just like the Nepo and the Lapo. You know, Nepo had it smooth for them.
Yeah.
They can say they want to use 5 million naira for practice, 10 million naira. But you are Lapo. When you want to
you have to also ask for it.
You have to. Look at DJ Copy now. Can do anything she wants.
Yes.
She had different careers, so a lot of things she has been doing, and some failed, some worked. But you that you're Lapo, you know that at home you're waiting for money. You cannot try it.
You cannot try. You cannot just wake up one morning and say you want to fly to Paris.
So that's like me that I'm in Lapo now, so I cannot
no, you are
do
Nepo,
that.
You're not Lapo.
I'm Lapo. I know myself. So you see, that's it.
All right. So if you're to describe your real estate career in a Netflix series, what will it be?
Netflix series.
If it was a Netflix series, what would you call it? Do you watch Netflix?
I do, but this I'm trying to see.
What do you think it would be?
I'm trying to see this because I would say it's a bit sweet. So I'm trying to see.
Okay, the movie.
I'm not really a serious person, so that's what I'm trying to think.
Okay. Or movie or Netflix.
Okay. I'll say, what's this movie?
What's that?
Is it Lagos Life? No. You should know that movie. This lady was there, Tenny. Yeah.
Okay, I think he's, is it something about Lagos party or something?
Yeah, something like
Christmas party in Lagos?
I think so. I would say something like that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I think so. But
why did you say so? Why did you choose that?
Because at the point, real estate is sometimes you dream a lot. It gives you the opportunity to dream.
Joseph the dreamer.
Yeah, you get so it might not actually be that. You know, Tenny was a dreamer.
Yeah.
Actually. She felt the guy will always wait for her.
Yeah.
So and that's the thing about real estate. Real estate, after my first sales, I felt like the mountain is small. The mountain is small. The mountain is like a table ground for me. I felt like the speed will be, sales will be like that. But real estate, just at the point, real estate kept disappointing. But at the end, I accepted my fate. So that was what I was saying, like that. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the weirdest thing you've ever encountered during like showing a client a property? Have you encountered something like that?
No.
Okay, you've not had any. So everything has been smooth for you.
Well, maybe because I used to tell God something. Any client that will waste my time after my first encounter, please let them come.
Don't come close to me.
I had a client.
Push them far away.
I had a client that was went to come for our inspection 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I wasn't seeing his that. He said, "But I just want to show like I'm looking for sales." So it didn't be like this girl was serious. So I'll be like, I just tell God, I beg, please, if this because. Going to Ikorodu for inspection, you know you're not buying.
I'm not buying. What kind of stress? That one is which?
So I just told God,
what kind of stress is that?
Don't let this client reply me if it's going to be a serious person. And he didn't reply me actually. So those kind of things, I always put it in check. The word is dangerous, and Ikorodu is one place that is just developing.
Yeah.
You have to be very, very careful about that place. So I just love this.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Miss Layo. We appreciate your stories and thank you so much. So as we come to a close of another episode of Behind the Listing with Robert Hills, we want to take a moment to appreciate our guest speaker, Miss Titilayo Okpaniro, for sharing her expertise, our wisdom, and also our motivational stories. And also do well to like, follow, comment, share, and on the post notification button because more episodes are coming your way and you don't want to miss that. I remain your humble host, Amaka Amara. Until I see you next time. Bye for now.